It's funny. Thank you, Ed. How you all doing? The Bonnie Cody. And one of your local Cynthia neighborhood community drug pushing and those. Anyway, though, I'm going to have to turn this around, as you all know. Otherwise, you persons cannot see me. When you turn when I say the back, this here, you know, what you call it? Okay, I get my cell phone is out. Turn the cell phone. I have more than enough. Like, so, you know, crank callers, not to mention stalkers and regular neighbors from their help. Yeah, by saying that, I turn to tell number on cell phone. Alternative one to call me, just let me use this one. But anyway, though, getting back to what I was about to say, I'm trying to say or do so now, regardless of how I could possibly butcher the English language American dialect. But anyway, though, I'm having to turn this here particular PC or personal computer of mine around, as you all know. But that is something such giving me time. So far as concerning the backside of it toward me, so that your persons among yourselves can see who's broadcasting, talking to you, and at the same time, with this other book that I showed you all in the very beginning of the social media broadcast in front of it, unless I want to be accused of spying on somebody else. Anyway, though, and until I can put this here one personal computer in an electronic electronic business store, an establishment, so the technician could look over it and make the necessary repairs, Therefore, I'm having to do things this way, so that, as I had said, stated for the record earlier, so I since stated the record again, so that you all could see who's broadcasting, namely yours truly, one of your favorite YouTubers, or one of the favorite YouTubers, so to speak, again, regardless of how I still have yet to acquire my own 4,000 subscribers so that I can finally start to get paid, and I'm way behind the required 4,000 subscribers, and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. As a matter of fact, I have something like 1/10 of 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers would be 1/4 of the required 4,000 subscribers that a YouTuber would have to acquire before one would get paid mucho dinero, some such watch this hooked up to myself. And I'm still at something like 100 subscribers, give or take. About 100. And so much for that conversation. And unplug my cell phone inside overheated. Lately, I've been sleeping with my cell phone hooked up. Once I had damn near killed the battery. Mein gott, himmel. That's German translated. You can find this name in American English, my God. what they lived in. I know so very little of whatever foreign languages which I have studied in time past. So I'm not even going to go for it much unless I butcher that as well, or whatever foreign languages, be it German, Russian, Spanish, etc. I think that is supposed to have become the social media content for this present broadcast via electronic frequency of transmission, disregard what you in the background. Just some of us out there, patrons of this public facility as navigators atmosphere. Being one of the public branch libraries. As a matter of fact, it is the headquarters of the public branch library that has the overall say authority over the other ones, subordinate. And as it is located within the vicinity area district for a neighborhood community, being which is the business school for our own great metropolis. We have it. Yes, right, we have it for that within the city limits of the city of metropolitan Chicago, Illinois, USA. Then, whereas I myself supposed to be like headed on back to my place of residence shortly, so they head out my students. Sometimes it be like that, as they say. I'm gonna be out here too late and become cannon fodder with some such as a local vermin or street critters. I'm not talking about rodents and bats and animal kingdom. Those other species, make reference to the animals and monsters to people that are our own as humans. In words, I can get more enough of my own regular nature than help present right now for one of the worst, rather, that's one of the worst systems of nature. And being as it is, one of the much more poverty stricken, likewise, and much more crime regions. Anyway, though, regardless, take anyway, the little grading, okay, you can see a stairwell here, go back downstairs. Yes, yes, could be possibly selling my body. They do, you know. Don't look that bad either. Possible potential derelict transit. Again, I'm not trying to go that way. You know, unless I want to have to pay another visit to not only medical clinic, premises property facility again, not to mention for that atmosphere of the hospital. Take care of one of the much more one of the most lethal dangerous uh, physical maladies or illnesses, if you know what I mean. Between hospital and doctor. And whereas I'm feeling up on whether or not it is a case and a situation. And as I suspect, the likes of present, you know, neighbors from damn hell could have possibly, you know, compromised our own. I suspect that to be the case of the situation. You know, yeah, and they could have done a number on me worse yet than my last neighbors from damn hell, likes of their kind. And there are some such as the worst or worst is one yet. And one of the worst or worst is the neighborhood, with the Cynthia or whatever, however. Yeah. Anyway, though, I've been waking up rather late. And each and every time I wake up, I be like feeling so much pain, you know, most most unusual, that unexplained, mysterious pain. But that's not exactly what I meant to say. That's not what I put. But it's I shouldn't be like feeling quite a number of that medical physical health symptoms, issues at hand. But of course, as you all know, as I told time and time again on one of the first, previous social media broadcast videos, how I myself am in recovery. I'm not any longer living that damn hell in the bottle or what she had in the pipe. And I have gotten back on the bandwagon because after I relapsed at one time. So therefore, I should be feeling much better. I was at one given time after I gave up all this stuff, only to find out that it's like I'm still back at square one. Like I'm still drinking and drugging. I know I'm not doing it either, but I suspect that maybe damn hell could have had a hand in making me feel this way. Yeah. And where somebody had to pay another visit to another medical facility of a hospital and follow up at a clinic. That's an affiliate associated with revenue such. That in addition to medical prescription, which I could near get my license to the doctor. From there, I would supplement that by some over-the-counter drugs at a local pharmacy I can purchase of some such form. And last but not least, and I could do some home remedies, because there's nowhere in the world I should be feeling, practically, possibly as much up on the weather as if I was still drinking, as quantities, some kind, sort of such a type of alcoholic beverage, intoxicating nature, worse yet, my own drug of choice being marijuana, tobacco, weed, reefer, peyote, or whatever they call the green leaves nowadays, some such. Then there's medicinal marijuana that you can buy at one of these local licensed business stores that deals in pharmaceuticals of that nature. You know, drugs you can buy it off the street. And God forbid for anybody to make a purchase of any content of quantity of that on the streets, because they're lacing even marijuana with some engineering. So I'm more of the much harder street drugs. And that fentanyl is killing persons and droves. Anyway, though, I'm glad to be back to broadcast, as long as we recovery. As you all know, I have received a couple of few strikes against my own social media accounts. I got looking for myself. Things can surely go legs and walk away, especially in the green shirt and see on the local drug pushing dope dealers from free eat spot, soup kitchen, one of the lights that moonlights at the food pantry. Yeah, I'm just trying to walk straight, once again, that was more. Not that I was ever much of a troublemaker or a criminal. You know, I mean, the old saying, how you go, you know, like with one person will tell another person. I doubted if you would last a week in jail, as you can, as well as a great house, or even a day for that matter. longest I did in the can, what was the longest I did? For a couple of years. No, I did something like, something, let's see, 1/12, 1/12 a year. Comes out to 30 days. It was no pity. I mean, each and every day seemed like an eternity. You know, I was glad to get it. I know some may say, "Oh, is that long?" And do you know it takes more of a mind, more energy to try to stay out of jail, the can in the crazy house, than to wind up in there. Any dime a dozen bozo clown put oneself at risk to have one's freedom, to come and go as one pleases, the liberty to go wherever you choose for a given day, if a business or pleasure, you know, to have those freedoms and liberties taken away from you, it is no joke. It takes, like I said, it takes more mind and energy to stay out of jail than it can crazy out than it takes to get in there. Any dime doesn't fool to wind up there. And once you get there, and I'm going to tell you, no lie, more than quite a few of the so-called hardcore gangsters or hoodlums out in the streets, unless they more familiar with the jailhouse atmosphere, unless they have done time in there, man, once they get in there, they get to crying like babies. I'm talking about literally actually crying like babies, you know, like they need their mommy to hold their hands, they need to hold their mama's skirt, dress. I mean, it is brutal and vicious out here, like it is in the streets and the wind up in there. Whereas that, P and J sandwich as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the fridge is gonna look half as bad compared to that bologna sandwich in the land of Oz, aka jail, can, and crazy house. And I try to really eat those two counts because the saying holds that so true. Compliment it's called vintage classic pop culture song that goes something like this here. What a difference they make 24 little hours. So you don't know what could happen during the course of the day while you're in jail or in crazy house. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I've heard urban legend horror stories that's out of this world. Imagine you arrive in the real jail of the big house of a penal colony, of a prison, a penitentiary, and then you hear about somebody else that's a newbie, new kid on the block, got knifed the first day in jail, regardless of whether one is looking at a few years in the can in the real jail, as in prison or penitentiary, or looking at from a decade to possibly having gone before the hangman judge and risk chance of having to do a lifetime behind bars, or possibly risk becoming a lifer without any possibility of parole. You know what I'm saying? And that's a scary thought. I remember one time, I come before at least a couple few judges that acted like they wanted to put me away for good. Toss me in the can and throw away the key. Confuse me with some other kind of male character or the rank and file or the criminal elements of society or any given country or nation. As a matter of fact, there was one time I was in jail and some Angie Dickinson, as a policewoman or undercover detective, was looking into my jail cell while they was supposed to be checking out a bulletin. I was like, oh no, you didn't go there. You know, I was sweating bullets. I felt like I could have peed or poo-pooed in my pants and undies the way they were looking at me before they finally left it alone. And I was glad that my lawyer attorneys had sprung me soon enough because I'm like, I ain't going out like that. You know, it would be bad enough to suffer from false arrest than to suffer worse yet, false imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's true. Look, you can look for this guy at federal court. And we have him right in jail with us. Oh, yeah. You do know your rights, don't you? Your Miranda rights. They be like trying to, you got a lot of cops out here who be trying to frame other person. I'm not saying that all cops are like that. No, I'm not saying that all police officers and detectives are like that. I'm just trying to tell you, so be careful. Now I'm going to try to get back to my place of residence soon now. I'm going to have to pay a visit to a local Central hospital and do follow up at a medical clinic. I'm not feeling too well. Got aches and pains, certain parts of my body more than other parts. More than certain neighbors, my present neighbors, began to put it down now. But there ain't no way in the world I should be feeling like I'm feeling. Unless something bit me, I doubt it though. Because my place of residence, the building where I'm at, they don't have much. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's no building of real estate that doesn't have some kind of critter or bug problem. But where I'm at now, even though it's in one of the worst or worstest of the century ever community, it's pretty kosher. Look at it from one point of view. They pretty much be about the upkeep of the building, trying to keep down the critters, or, rodents and roaches and whatever other bugs or insects. But some could have possibly bitten me. I hope it wasn't a rodent or even so much of a roach. I like to think that was the case 6 years ago, and think that one of these neighbors in the damn hell could have did it. I wouldn't put it past them, but they are of the worst. I mean, sound off, seem like Mr. Negative, because I'm a positive person. Not, I mean, I would have to be, being as I am a believer in God as a Christian. That's the at times it seems like I seem to forget, that I'm supposed to spread light in this dark world, as we have, and then we seem like it's on the brink, on the verge, global nuclear conflict, among countries and nations, and that third world hermit kingdom country in a foreign nation of North Korea not helping matters. But then his sister is the girl. I wouldn't mind she herself becoming my girl, you know, and I just have to deal with the scrutiny coming from the FBI and the CIA and the Russian rally counterparts to the American intelligence service, the KGB, some other. I know someone say, man, don't you think that's kind of whack, kind of, crazy? I mean, what male do you know would want to become the boyfriend of Kim Jong Un's sister? You know, you may well put on a dress like Dennis Rodman and be like making like with a Marilyn Monroe edition, singing that birthday song to Kim Jong Un himself, being the North Korean Adolf Hitler, full of the hermit kingdom of North Korea, communist North Korea. And I know some more than others could probably say, well, if you ever go to bed with them, let's sleep with one eye open, unless you want to come up looking like John Wayne Bobby. The white boy that had his part of his private part cut off by his own wife. What she do that for? Probably was something having to do with him cheating on her, more like more often than not. And I was thinking that's a mistake. See how much I broadcast so far. I'm about to get out of here all the night. Yeah, I could have possibly broadcast it for some like 2/3 of the time that I usually broadcast for any particular or per social media broadcast video minimum, which is for half an hour, 30 minutes. So I probably got 20 minutes in now. So I mean I have 10 minutes more to see it. Yep. No, I have a little more than that. Broadcast a little more time. Coming up on a half an hour or 30-minute time frame period. So I might would just close out, you know, and that's only after I give you all this here in conclusion, as you all know, that I will, you know, from there, first of all, before I go to really get off into speaking on any matter, is a social content to be discussed, a topic of discussion, regardless of whether I was speaking on one or a couple of few, some such subject matters, or giving arguments, many different views and opinions to be associated with recommending thereof. With to begin with, I will give you all the intro and hopefully cliff notes version, or cliff notes version for that matter, for the social media content that will come after, regardless of whether I was one or couple few subject matters or four more. Then last but not least, I will give conclusion by saying, even if I would have carefully not put that at it by saying, if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running on the vein. By recognizing and realizing what he himself has done and did across the Calvary before him, suffering at the hands of some such Roman soldiers up on the orders of their superiors, religious, political, militaristic, and all the while was getting the rest raised into that cross to Calvary upon purpose. Like, only sacrifice for you as well as for me. I'm still my trademark gesture. This is like copyright. So that any of us, you know, whatever races, whatever walks of life, like society, lifestyle preferences, being the old, young, like both two sexes, not only the human species, but being the rest of the community associated with within this post 911 era of the human and populated day and age, so that the clock is now at a couple of minutes and like fit on our phone, here's the fact in the recording of life for these guys did that time. So far, the doomsday clock being of the military arsenals of the superpowers, what drove countries and nations, many of which are trying to compete with the much more familiar superpower with its military arsenal, atomic, nuclear capabilities. Then when many of us really profess some of the faith in our Lord Jesus Christ, I believe they're becoming investment in God. First and foremost, is salvation, then which is the only by which any of us can and could possibly come and be considered as citizens of the kingdom of heaven. The second of all is salvation. The first you have got to get is salvation. You know, not just the more important, but the most important blessing. Otherwise, you have nothing coming so far blessings. If you leave this world without having gotten that, you know, wanted by insurance, just to make it die down here, you know, the blood sacrifice by Lord and Savior Christ, you know, which is regarding make a reference to his salvation plan as he gives his life on the cross of Calvary, crucified between the two thieves at the hands of Roman soldiers up on the orders of their superiors, mainly mostly the Pharisees, Sadducees, more than centurions and Caesars. Whereas if you don't get his fire insurance, the only fire insurance against the lake fire down here, you know, Christ's salvation, it complements his crucifixion and give him his right blood after he was crucified, then there's no way you can become a citizen of the kingdom of heaven. I don't care what Oprah said or anybody else. That's who the late supposed so-called Reverend Billy Graham, who adopted her one line after a while in the last couple few years of his life, where she was saying that former ex-talk show hostess that all roads lead to heaven, then which is a lie straight from the pits of hell. You know, Because if you make that transition from great beyond the hereafter life, then that's where you're going to be so far as what is concerned in a lake of fire down hell, which is in the total opposite direction of the kingdom of heaven, where the devil rules rather than how God rules elsewhere, and where you're going to be burning forever with the rest of the unsaved off down in the soul of to be tortured and terrorized likewise by the devil and demons forever. Compared to how we as believers of God, we across a great life, the subject of hell, and in the company of like-minded believers, as in Christians, they gave Protestants, not Catholics, not supposed so-called Jehovah's Witnesses, not supposed so-called Baptist saints, or any other religious cult, or any other religious cults run by a religious cult. But as Christians, aka Protestants, and as we would be the present God and his angels otherwise. And this is right. Yes, you all take care and be safe, be blessed, not stressed. Peace and love, joy and happiness. I will holler at you later. Afternoon. Like the white boy that took me for a ride, who I met in this library, had conned the hell out of him, took it because he had a working cell phone, working computer, and at least a limited ride. Though most homeless persons do not have any automobile or vehicle or any kind of more vehicles to get around the city. Whereas he played me big time, offered him money. Then I bought him 2 meals, bought gas for his car, and had to spend the night at my place and find out that he has $900. Or he claimed he no longer has a GoFundMe account. I didn't even invite him to one of my self-help recovery program meetings. Now he's showing up there on a regular basis every week. But I just gotta look past that and invite him as a supposed so-called recovering self-help, that recovering um, recovery buddy, supposed to call recovery buddy or something. Well, anyway, though, I'm about to close out. I hope you all have gotten something out of what was said, as I was saying, in more words or less. For tomorrow's not promised to anybody. You can be walking down the street. Yes, yeah, especially I want you to focus your attention on the salvation plan of Christ. Or even so, what I said during the course of this broadcast, certainly content, not equally, but especially part about Christ's salvation. You can be walking down the street as a pedestrian on the city sidewalk, and two-ton automobile, motor vehicle can jump the curb, clash with your person, and then what would be, or you could be riding a train, have an accident, or a plane, you could be involved in an accident. Take care and be safe.